Hey there, group of Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing great today. Thank you for joining me. We're going to get into your next 3-day forecast. These guys have been crazy accurate. These readings for me, in my sign, even predicted a dang headache that came. And it just so coincided. This is interesting. The headache card came out when there was a big geomagnetic storm going on Earth from the solar flares. And if it's big enough to trigger volcanoes and earthquakes, you just imagine what it's doing to us. So I just want to tell you that if you're feeling energy shifts, I think that would be completely normal at this time to say. So let's see, hopefully some great messages here that Spirit and your angels want to give you. Yeah, all right. That's good. I think we have three cards to come out. Nice. Nice. Okay. I'm just picking up really strongly with this a timing message of something in September, October that's going to be a celebratory time for you. Something about your harvest, about pulling in the full amount of a harvest, a big changing of the seasons. This is tied to your life work beginning with the raven's head. See, the raven has this pearl in between its beak, so near the throat chakra. There's creative expression here with the red. Has to do with what you already know, like experiential wisdom that you've already gained, as well as some magic here. But it is a card of life work beginning. So it does look like there may be a harvest or something significant with your finances, because I have 9 of these gold balls, and so I think of the 9 of Pentacles usually when I see this card come out. The alchemical wedding is a cause for celebration, and really, if you want to get into the depths of that card, it's because there's energies within yourself, these masculine, feminine energies that are coming together in harmony and balance, and of course, there looks like there's going to be some also big decisions to make, but this is celebratory energy. So this is looking good so far here, looking good. The alchemical wedding. Yeah, Carl Jung, if you're looking into psychology here lately, talks a lot about that. Okay, let's do 2 from the Urban Tarot for each day, and 2 from the 108 for each day. Also, so I wonder what this raven's head has to do. I wonder what the message there is. I mean, obviously Dharma and the dollars go hand in hand when you've got these tied together, because you have the raven's head, which is purpose, life's work beginning, and then a harvest, a changing of seasons, but also the bringing in of, it looks like money transfers, wealth transfer. The Emperor, okay, the Emperor has authority, maybe this is the Emperor, you and your spiritual authority here. You have the spiritual authority, yes, to make some huge, big decisions here. So asserting yourself and standing in your authority is going to be important when you see the Emperor. There's strategy, there's moves, but it takes time and thought, well thought out strategy, well thought out moves. Doesn't engage in a war until they know they have to, you know. So on the bottom of this deck, I have Castle, which is pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, wealth, ancestry, power. Power. That's power, too. Four of Swords underneath that. Okay, what's their, oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. So for your day one, which is when you're watching this, that's when your day one starts. I have some big changes. I have the Game Master on here. So that's interesting anyway. And somebody's, looks like a rook has taken down a king. So the Knight of Swords, movement, the end of delays, the end of an obstacle or challenge or something that had been maybe blocking. We'll have to figure out. But there's the Ten of Cups is paired with it. So the change, the focus and the change here may be more on living in your dharma, or what you feel like is your purpose, is leading you to emotional and material satisfaction. Your heaven on earth, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. It's a good card to get first off the bat. So I have well with deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, true feelings, support, sustenance provided for. So there is that message here of Spirit saying, in your guides, your angels saying, when you fully step into this purpose, which you might already be in, that it's going to bring, like, you will have the things that you need along the way to manifest this, is what I'm getting. I have Sapphire with mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, power and strength, motivate, holy and divine favor, revered. So there's something here about your mind, your clarity of thought, the way that you think, the way that you make moves like this, being admired. But you also have, like I said, spiritual authority here, divine favor, right? Spiritual authority. Hey, I have the Moon and I have the King of Pentacles. The Day Trader is what it says on the card. It's a mysterious path, but this one, if it's paired with the King of Disc, you know, doing really good with finances or any kind of major money-making decisions on that day, on day two, because there's something here about trading and investing and the whole not knowing. I know sometimes those go hand in hand, right? This person's able to take care of themselves and the family, or themselves and a company. So this could be a few things. This could be, it's looking good for money, but as far as like clarity, you're gonna have to go with your intuition here, especially in regards to like investments or what you should invest in. Woo! Okay, you are being guided. You're being guided by the angels. I'm definitely going to get clarification on this one. To pull up your energy to somebody or to say no to someone. Because when this card comes out, it says bridge closed on it. Like you have been instructed in a way to guard your energy by pulling up the bridge. There is also something to do here with the handcuffs card. 4/4 with control, defenseless, target, detained by external forces, applying force, submit, feeling powerless. We are going to have to figure out what is that about. Is this something that's just happening during a certain day, and what is it about? We'll find out. Ten of Swords and the Fool. Might be about that. Might be about you putting an end to whatever is making you feel controlled or defenseless or powerless. Because the Ten of Swords is like having a complete ending, but it's also putting the worst in the past. And then the Fool here is taking a leap of faith in a new direction. And it seems like that direction is going to bring celebration. You also have 10-10 here in this. So let's see what these cards are. Constellation. Oh, wow. Okay, I have the constellation card and the microphone card. The constellation says network support associates. Influence a collection, exchanging data in connection with a large amount or quantity. And it seems like maybe your voice is going to reach a large group or a large amount of people with the microphone. News, trending, broadcasts being heard, social media, speaking up. We have to just jump right in here and tell me, what is the moon and the King of Pentacles about? Wheel of Fortune. That's too many though. Okay. Uh-huh. So with the Two of Pentacles, this can be making a choice, but it involves some sort of risk. And it's like going back and forth on a decision of what to either put your money to or what to invest in, because you see this tower energy outside of yourself happening. Of course, that usually is representing that there are changes within us happening too. But there's so many unknowns as to what's going to happen with the economy, with finances, that everybody is being cautious and back and forth here. And you may be being told not to take too much of a risk or chance here because of the no card, or pulling up your energy, or saying no to something. Or maybe it's like not submitting to whatever this is that we feel powerless about. But so the Tower's big changes, and it's mysterious about what these changes are. Five of Cups, loss, disappointment, and regrets. It's like it's almost like an outside energy trying to keep that energy in. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. So it looks like after some sort of setback or disappointment, being put in a position here of feeling a little bit powerless, going back and forth on choices, we do have something new that turns for us with the Wheel of Fortune. And it is going to lead to celebration, the Four of Wands. Like, this is saying you will meet your goals here. You will come together, with the right partnerships, the right alliances to have the right actions. So this can be like family life going well, happy home. It can be a marriage card even, and then the Empress here is abundant. The motherly, mother of all mothers here. So the Empress built things that bring about a lot. And it could be that the Five of Cups is that we are also this can be a mourning period, by the way. Just to say that it can be grieving. Because that could be a mother figure, a passed on mother figure, and this could mean still grieving. But that's definitely not going to be everybody. So I will say that to me, this mainly feels like a disappointment, or seeing and witnessing disappointments in things that are coming down around us, and therefore kind of going back and forth on what do I invest in. Well, 1010 is patience, divine timing. What are we putting an end to? 10 of Swords. The Moon, two moons. Ace of Cups. Putting an end to the moon. I don't know. You're dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, Gemini. There's some kind of key here. Maybe it's coming through your intuition and through your dreams. Something that is telling you what to end, and that it's going, that by doing this or experiencing having closure to all of betrayal and all of the hurt, you're going to get your 9 of Cups, which is your ultimate like happiness and satisfaction. And then I have the 9. I also have another 9 on the bottom with the 9 of Pentacles. So 9, yeah, it means, and the 9 up here with the autumn means an ending, a closing of a season, and get ready for the new one. You can experience a lot of financial gain on this day 3 with the 9 of Pentacles. And you're going places. And this might mean actual travel with the Fool, and the Chariot, you know, it might mean actual travel. But you can see there's like a coffin coming out of this car on the Chariot, almost like ready to move forward and accept some sort of ending so that you can move forward. This is being very self-reliant on, and I want to get a little bit more on the moon, though. What in specific, and you know what, let me get another deck. What in specific is the moon meaning for Sagittarius? Saying occupation and the wealthy gentleman on this cut. And then on the bottom, I have the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, well, no, I have the 2 of Cups now. I did have the 6 of Pentacles. So 2 of Cups is, oh, that's a real love partnership. Maybe there's something really mysterious about that. It's bringing in unexpected changes. Thank you, Spirit. This is why I use cards. The moon also can be changes. Yes. And so the ending is the change that you need. This can be relocation or something like that, but it's unexpected change coming in. So that is what the moon is. That's why it's so dang mysterious. But it's all leading you to this like celebration energy, life purpose, the right partnerships and alliances. We have the Emperor twice here and the 2 Cups. So I mean, it's a beautiful reading. If you need something personal, tailored to you, the information is in the description box below. But I hope you got something out of this. Let's close this out with an angel number message. 21 says, I'm inspiring. And 444 says, trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at this present moment. Know that you are protected. And let me say that there's also a very strong power couple energy, or the right masculine, the right feminine coming together. One's an emperor, one's an empress, and coming together, these energies are very strong, very powerful. And I think that that in itself is a union that is protected. So that is what I have for you all. And I'm leaving you with so much love and light. Bye.